Hello everybody and welcome to this very interesting video that I have to show you all today. It is very interesting one indeed. So we're going to be looking at Google Map based about 2021 and where we are now 2024. Two photos that someone in the theme park community that follows my YouTube channel has shared recently. And I saw it on Twitter and it got me very excited, but I thought, let me show you a few things that we're going to have to discuss here, because I looked at it last night in bed. I thought, oh, and yeah, I'm going to do one particular thing to the end, but this is very exciting. So I hope you enjoy this, but it's just speculation, a bit of fun, and it is exciting. And I have to say, it is very exciting times indeed. And yeah, I can't wait to show you all today. So please join me and enjoy it. So let's go. So, this is 2021 Google Maps based about Thorpe Park, and yes, this is where before we knew that Project Exodus / Hyperia was born basically. And as you can see on your screens now, this was the Google Maps from 2021 Google Maps based about Thorpe Park, and this is quite some photo because it's very clear. The capacity looks like we were in the summer, as you can tell up here. So if we look up here, we can see the car park was very busy, and that's clearly probably around summer holidays 2021. And as you can see at the back, very clear grass, and that was before they started thinking about getting extended car park. And they usually fill up during fight nights, but back then there was no concrete towards the back. This year they started putting concrete at the back, so when it comes to population for Hyperia, you know, who knew what was going to happen really. So this is the car park where you normally park when you come in for your day at Thorpe Park. And what else is there up here to show you? So yeah, interesting map, I can tell you now. If we go down here, this is before construction took place. So this is, like I said, summertime. We were still waiting to hear what this news was all about, if Thorpe Park were getting this ride at all or not. It was in the air, and we were still wanted to know when the next coaster would be. And this is where Logersley was still standing its own to this day. And it's weird to see it because all those trees, you can see down here where my mouse is now, that is where they started to cut in areas, and people started to notice in Google Maps that something interesting was happening, but nobody knew quite what. And it's weird to say that if we go down here in the middle, you can see Walk Express was still there, Canada Creek Rails Station was there, where you used to go to Thorpe Farm, and this is the famous building where Logersley Station and Creek Street Massacre for Fright Night was. And you got this original building which was going to be there to that day, but because during the construction from Hyperia they had to get another replacement building, and it's slightly a little bigger now to get more guests in the shop and photos. And I think what they've done was the right thing really. And yeah, I'll tell you one thing, it is quite interesting to see this area, because I cannot believe it, 2021 was the year that we were wondering what's going on. And then obviously later on in 2021 we finally got the news that UK's tallest roller coaster was possibly going to be at Thorpe Park, which is insane because that was 2021 Google Maps, and back then that looks like summertime, but who really knew that? Well, obviously Thorpe Park were in the designing process, getting ready to get it all together, make sure that public were new in December time, which we were in that season 2021 wondering when and how long was it going to be till we find out the news. And yeah, this is very interesting times, and that is your Google Maps from 2021 at Thorpe Park. And look at this one, the capacity of putting more guests this year. I reckon it's going to bring people more to the resort, just because we've got new records, we've got the future now, we've got what it takes to be the best future for the Thorpe Park brand. You start to see lines, so lines like up here, you see where people were going to start getting to be car park there. I think that's because the capacity Thorpe Park want to go for this year is a little bit more, I think. I just got this feeling Thorpe Park want to go further, bring more people in to get their ride on Hyperia, because the capacity of this ride this year for the opening day was insane. And yeah, that is where things have started to change now. The park are bringing more people around the world to the park because we were getting something bigger than ever for the country. And if we go down here now, oh, the differences between what we just seen then, it's quite unbelievable. Excuse me. Hyperia is on Google Maps, and look at that, it's sensational. And that just shows in how much space they had to put this ride in. The layout, we're very lucky to have this ride here. I still can't believe it now, to be honest. The remaining parts of Loggers Leap is actually down here. I think you could just see right there, it's right down here, and that's where the Loggers Leap remaining part before the lift to what is now that part there. It's no longer, obviously the early bits remaining, it's this area here, and that's very interesting in case you didn't know. So you should see it from the staircase as you queue up the ride. So when you make your way to the station, you can actually see down here the Loggers Leap remainings down this queue line and the staircase before you go into the building. And if you're lucky, you can actually see it from down there. And it's fascinating, really, if you didn't know that. But yeah, Hyperia has brought many people into the park. And like I said earlier, down here you got the ride station, not ride station, the shop had extended a little bit with the ride photo booth and your retail unit. You've got ice cream stuff down here and the new fearless toilets, the golden moment opportunity when you've done your ride. It's a very nice, bright area now. It's brought more people to the area. Opening day was insane because you had to go for these. Oh, let me just go back quickly. So as you come in, you have to go for security, through the gates, ticket in, and you go from the bridge onwards down here, through the dome, down this area, through this insane. It went on for about, someone was saying they were queuing for 7 hours for down here, then I came down here, then your toilet break was where the fearless toilets are. And the main queue is about an hour and a half, maybe. Once you're in the official queue line of Hyperia now, it's about an hour and a half. But yeah, the capacity for Hyperia is very balanced now, and we are now in August. And it's what you see today for what was 2021 Loggers Leap area to not much atmosphere to what we are seeing now, a world-class stage atmosphere area that everyone wants to see. And you can see this apparently from Rainbridge. You can see from Rainbridge or Woking, someone was saying as well. It's insane. You can actually see this, and if you're lucky enough, you can actually see on a clear day from London Eye the size of the fingernail. And someone actually sent me a video there, but it was briefly for 24 hours to view it. And yes, you can actually see this from goodness where. And apparently you can see it from Windsor. Apparently, I was looking for this at Windsor and I didn't see it. But when you're on top of Hyperia, you can see Wembley Stadium, you can see Windsor Castle, you can see the London buildings, countless. And I'm sure when you, hopefully time, Coast to Climb, if you get the opportunity. I don't know when they're planning to do that or not, but at some point, I'm sure there'll be lots of people who will be saying where you can actually see this ride from, because it is insane. But we're very lucky to have it indeed. And that is your Hyperia queue. And oh my word, look at this though. This based Thorpe Park Google Maps view is just sensational. Such a clear sunny day, sunny vibe. Must have been a hot day that was taken. Now we've got to discuss something that I've been down a Monk's Walk during the construction updates for Hyperia. As I went further along, I did notice a few things. I don't know if I can find it on the screen at some point, but there has been a few changes since 2021. But originally all this was green. Now Swarm Island is a very interesting area. Now it may be the location where the supports and track were being kept for the time where Hyperia was in the process, but this particular area here, not just there, but if we go further on the left, this particular area is interesting. It might not be just be there, but I have seen diggers down Monk's Walk. There is just a lot of activate, and I was like, surely that the land is coming lower. I don't know, but this is just my speculation. But there's a lot of work, particularly in this area. Who knows what the future has got in line, but it looks like there's a lot of active things going on around this particular area. It might not be anything, but I just noticed recent months there's a lot of work, and you know, you can see there's concretes and stuff now that's been used in place, whereas 2021 map, Google Maps, it was just fully green. Now this is what we are seeing. This particular area could be interesting in time. Where Slammer is now, that's supposed to be going end of this year. Black Mirror Labyrinth is no longer. This is the starting point, I think, now. Where we've got Hyperia opening. There might be another investments in time, but behind the Swarm, particularly interesting. But this is just my speculation. We'd just like to speculate things. Nothing's confirmed, nothing to be hyped about yet, because it's just showing you what I saw from somebody who got for their Google Maps view, or their latest recent update on their phone really, or Google Maps really. So hopefully that was interesting. And yeah, that is my review and thoughts on the Google Maps from 2021 and 2024 based about Thorpe Park. Speculation. Google Maps has had an update for what it sounds like, but it's always good fun to speculate, but nothing confirmed obviously. Don't get too hyped. But to see more of Thorpe Park content, of fun experiences, be sure to subscribe to help out the channel, and I'm looking forward to see you all shortly. September is a good month to make content for 2024, and I'll see you all shortly. Thank you very much for watching today.
Every single member of the council in that building raise their hands for the Exodus.
Come on!